Crowd, there is more breaking of glass or breaking into businesses, Jeff?
Like I said, as I've been standing up here, I kind of have a bird's eye view of the Nicollet Mall, and along this block of the Nicollet Mall, pretty much from 12th to 10th Street, there's no police presence. That's where we saw the looting at Brits and Caribou. Right across the street from us is the Chipotle, and I just watched a man use a trash can to smash his way into the Chipotle, smash the window open. A couple people have walked in and out. Again, people walking not with haste along this stretch of the mall. No one's running. They smashed the window, walked in, walked out. I heard over a megaphone, I believe one of the officers who is further down the block say something to try and get the attention of the people who were destroying the Chipotle windows and going in, and the officer has then shined his spotlight, but I haven't seen actual officers come down the block. You're seeing it right now, another attempt to get into the Chipotle right now. So this is what's literally unfolding all across the city, fractions of it in different parts of downtown, where it appears as though police have secured the Nicollet Mall from 10th Street, maybe going further east as far as 6th or 5th, where we saw a lot of destruction. It stops at 10th, and we're along the block that leads to 11th and then 12th, and that's where we're able to just continuously watch people smash their way into businesses with no attempt by law enforcement to stop them.
Well, Jeff, yeah, thanks for setting the scene, because we should make it clear. If you were to go 2 blocks east of where you are right now, there's flashing lights and police officers.
Yep.
And we're literally only talking like 2 football fields, and this is live on the air what's going on. Mm-hmm. It looks like a numbers game. There's more people.
There's more of them than there are of the law enforcement at the moment, despite the fact that the sheriff's department has been called in and has already been down here since, I'd say, 8:30 to 9 o'clock. The sheriff told me they had a presence around the jail because there were protesters around the jail, so maybe that's where they started their enforcement, but then by request from MPD, they've kind of fanned out a little bit to help along the Nicollet Mall, but only help so far as they can based on the number of deputies they're able to deploy, based on the number of officers that are able to deploy from Minneapolis police. Again, I can just hear right now just the shattered glass and the sound of people going into that Chipotle. If you're able to show that shot again, this is just an example of what is happening all across downtown. We heard about the Lunds getting hit. The Lunds isn't even along the Nicollet Mall, so the amount of area that these vandals, these looters are covering, I think is so vast that police can only respond so quickly. It was maybe about 9:30. I saw a squad car pull up to the intersection right here along 11th and Nicollet, flash its sirens and its horns to try and disperse the crowd at Caribou and Brits, and then it drove off, and then people continued doing what they were doing. Right next to this Chipotle is the Devil's Advocate restaurant. That's where we saw a man get assaulted as he was just standing by one of the shattered windows. So you just really have to have your head on your shoulders right now. I'm watching the people carrying, I'm not sure if it was that trash can in another direction to go somewhere else to try and smash a window. I just don't exactly know
Jeff,
what's happening. I know there's a curfew right now, but it's hard to say there's enforcement happening, at least right around our building.
Do you have the sense that do you know if they went further up Nicollet and just to keep marching down Nicollet? Because there are more businesses further up there past the Hyatt.
I'm not sure if police are forcing them in this direction or if people are just casually walking here because they want to.